The San Antonio Spurs control the tap. To Aldridge. Rudy Gay. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Bulls with the rock. To Zach LaVine. Beyond the arc for three. His first effort off the mark. DeRozan with it. 2-point advantage. To Rudy Gay. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Porter for three. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Young. Oh, nice find for the basket.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Shot from the lane won't go. To LaVine from long range. Cleans it up. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay slams it down.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Deep right corner. Zach LaVine. Not easy.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Knocked loose. Spurs get it back. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Deep left corner. Young. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
DeRozan with the basketball. Down a point. And the finish. Slam dunk. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
To Zach LaVine. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Young, not getting the bounce. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finishing. It's all business.
Spurs have it. DeRozan to Aldridge. And scores on the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Porter. 4-3. And Otto Porter so smooth. Catch and shoot. Buries the three.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
LaMarcus Aldridge. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
DeRozan with it. They trail by 1. Wide open look won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
To Murray. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. Porter. Great dish to set it up. And the basket good at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. you essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Time to shuffle things up. DeJounte Murray at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. And add one more to his total. To Markkanen. Here's a chance from long range. Another chance. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. San Antonio ball. DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Young. That's off the side of the rim. Short. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Murray into the front court. Down 4. DeRozan to Aldridge. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Murray with the basketball. Down 2. To Rudy Gay. From the painted area, won't go down. Lauri Markkanen with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And Zach LaVine, tough make that time, but you can't fault the defender as he hits the 3.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
LaMarcus Aldridge tips it. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
And Jay, they called the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Entering the game for Chicago, number 22, Otto Porter.
Fires the 3. Rebound comes to Chicago. To Porter. Gets it in the right corner. Porter. Not that time. He missed it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Zach LaVine trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 82%. One free throw, count it, it's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Right now, San Antonio's possession. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
DeJounte Murray at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far.
Number 31.
Missed the second one as well. Plays it up and in.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now a whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
Videos, interviews, and features. You can get all that and more, including the opportunity
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Into the game for the Spurs, number 15.
Dunn to Levine. Nothing going here on that drive. Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
A two-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach LaVine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking the rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
To Aldridge. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Dunn to Zach LaVine. Here comes the screen. Shot no good there by LaVine. To Aldridge. Doesn't get the bounce. To Levine. Screen coming. Young. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Levine shot no good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're gonna lower the chances of them making that shot.
Short jumper won't go down.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead.
Two minutes left in the first quarter.
To Aldridge. Nice pass to get things going.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Porter defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. To Zach LaVine. Porter. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
LaVine.
Nothing going here on that drive. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
Including the fan favorite throwback jerseys. Get one for yourself before they're all gone.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for the Chicago Bulls, number 45, Denzel Valentine.
To Porter. Down to 5 on the 24. He throws it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
To Patty Mills. Screen coming. Patty Mills to Rudy Gay. Fires the three. Rudy Gay, tough shot there. No good. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Now here's your chance to make them pay for making you the target of hacking. Well, actually, your free throw shooting made you a target, but you can still fix that.
Can't connect on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. It's Chicago ball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. This young man with a great stroke, even when it's well defended. Desperation shot here from half court. First quarter's complete. Nice cushion for the Bulls. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Tonight, everyone gets free pizza.
Dunn to Young. Trying to cash in. Young off the mark. Mills in possession. His guys down big. Goes to the right side. DeRozan to Patty Mills. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well defended. Tough shot for Patty Mills.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Had a good look there, but it's no good. Mills in possession. We're a minute into the second quarter. Turns and slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
To DeRozan. Here comes the screen. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. DeRozan. And the rebound taken in by Young. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Patty Mills. Able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
To Young. Here comes the screen. To Wendell Carter. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Porter. Here comes the screen. Porter sizing up Bellinelli. To Chris Dunn. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
DeRozan with the basketball. Down a bundle. To Patty Mills. Nothing going here on that drive. DeRozan with a shot, no good. To Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Thaddeus Young, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Spurs will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan.
For Chicago, number 31.
DeJounte Murray. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Dunn to Young. Scores from the post. Murray with it. Looking to make something happen. To DeRozan. Oh, he was smothered and still gets it to go down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
That's up, baby.
To Chris Dunn. Ref has the call. 5 seconds. His back was to the basket. Ball's going the other way. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions, Chicago.
Thaddeus Young swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And he draws the contact. LaMarcus Aldridge will go to the line for 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Levine. Has a look. Just not going down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Tough shot for Markkanen. No good. Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. Looking to take this all the way. Short jumper and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
San Antonio with the basketball. DeJounte Murray with the dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
I got ball.
To Porter. Beyond the arc for three. Smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Nothing going here on that drive. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Porter. For three. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Young. From long range. And Thaddeus Young still gets it to go with the defense closing out.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
The pass set it all up.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
And Zach LaVine, tough make that time, but you can't fault the defender as he hits the three.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
DeRozan, down low Aldridge, throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Chicago possession. Goes to the left side. Porter. Oh, that's how it's done.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Aldridge to Murray. Finish that. Porter. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend. To DeRozan. Rudy Gay slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
The assist from number 9.
It's DeRozan controlling the offense. To Murray. The drive right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
DeJounte Murray at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's struggled so far. To Wendell Carter. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Wendell Carter. Here comes the screen. To Young. 4-3. And Thaddeus Young. It's good off the quick release.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse, the kick out for, guess what, another one.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas, or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Aldridge to Murray. Count it.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Bulls with it. Kicks it around the perimeter to Young. Here's a chance from long range. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
And hits the first free throw. Second one's no good. One more coming.
For the San Antonio Spurs, number 15.
Whoops, that won't go. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense. Nice pass to set things up.
The assist from number 21.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Bulls have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Chicago Bulls. The Spurs have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. Bench points.
The San Antonio Spurs are getting enough bench production in this contest. Their reserves need to step up and start making an impact in this game. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
To Porter. Fires the three. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
DeRozan. Not done yet. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
To Wendell Carter. That's rebounded by the Spurs. Murray into the front court. Down a bundle. DeRozan to Aldridge. Gets it in the left corner. DeRozan. Thaddeus Young knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
DeRozan. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a test. Murray with the basketball. His guys down big. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Thaddeus Young matched up with Aldridge. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Team foul number 1.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Murray with it. Looking to make something happen. Aldridge to Murray.
Charging foul to number 5, Murray.
Beyond the arc for 3. Crazy shot that time. No good. The Bulls with the rebound. Chicago basketball.
I got ball. That's me.
To Porter for 3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Defense.
Knocked loose.
Defense, let's go.
Aldridge against Porter. That's out of bounds off a Bull, so the Spurs keep the basketball. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
I got ball, I got ball.
To Wendell Carter. Has a chance. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
DeJounte Murray. DeMar DeRozan. 4 out of 7.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
From long range. That's good D. Shot no good. DeRozan with it. He'll run the offense. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And a lot of passers usually have their head on a swivel, but ultimately, either you have a feel for the game or you don't.
I got ball, I got ball. I got
Levine
ball.
to Young. Got it.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
DeMar DeRozan with the basketball. To Rudy Gay. To DeRozan. Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Porter matched up with DeJounte Murray. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover.
Come on here, come on.
DeRozan to Aldridge. Trying to cash in. DeRozan with a shot that misses. For 3. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
And he adds the free throw.
Boy, catch me out.
Spurs in possession. To Murray. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game, and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Otto Porter is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 78% at the line. Misses the first. Knocks down the second free throw. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Bulls with the basketball. DeJounte Murray, defended by the former Hoya.
I got ball, this is all me.
Levine.
I'm here. I got ball.
Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. Count the basket at the rim.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Thaddeus Young pins it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Aldridge. The Bulls clear the rebound. To Young. Calls out a...
Substitutions, San Antonio.
Fires the three. That is no good. Very curious shot selection right there. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Fires the three. Won't go down. And that one is out.
My ball. Shot.
Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
I got this D on him. Here we go.
Patty Mills. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Thaddeus Young here against LaMarcus Aldridge. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense. Aldridge to Patty Mills. Going along beyond the arc. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Beyond the arc for three. Well defended. Deep right corner. No good. Has a look. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2.
Be alert. Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert.
Patty Mills to Aldridge. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds off a ball. It'll remain San Antonio basketball. For three. Missed it. Chicago with the possession.
I got ball. I got ball.
To Wendell Carter.
Hey, lock up.
Aldridge
To Patty Mills. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
To Wendell Carter. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Thaddeus Young snatching it out of the air. That's his third block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Patty Mills knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Tosses. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Patty Mills. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Zach LaVine has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Mills in possession. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter.
1 minute remaining in the third.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Zach LaVine from long range. That no good, off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Zach LaVine. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D. Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Lets it fly from long range. Bulls have it.
I got ball, I got ball, I got ball. I'm here. Hold on, space out. ISO. Oh, I got me one.
Takes stock of the floor. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Mills in possession. Down a bundle. Oh, Carter with the rejection. LaVine. Lyles grabs the board. He'll let one fly from half court. That ends the third quarter. It has been all Bulls. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter.
We got this. Let's go. Substitutions. Chicago. Subbing in for San Antonio, number 18.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Good. Off a spin.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. DeMar DeRozan. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To LaVine. Porter. Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly.
Everything about Porter is so low-key. No social media, and he's one of the few high-caliber NBA players that manages to stay out of the public eye while producing at an elite level in a number of categories.
I got ball.
To Porter. 4-3. Otto Porter is going to get a chance at 3 here, shooting 66% in this contest. Oops, he missed the first one. Second of 3, off the mark. the foul shot. It's a 2-for-3 trip. Murray into the front court. His guys down big. Thaddeus Young with a piece. Ooh, 5 now.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Off the assist.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Porter. To Zach LaVine. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
His scoring has definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
DeRozan to Aldridge. Knocked loose. Bulls come away with it. That one's going to be out of bounds. Thaddeus Young able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
To Aldridge. Fires the 3. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. To LaVine. Fires the 3. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Zach LaVine with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Whoops. That won't go. Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
It's good. And 1.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
To Zach LaVine. Porter. Five seconds to shoot. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint. Bulls with the rock.
Number 12, Aldridge.
DeRozan with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. And he draws the contact. LaMarcus Aldridge will go to the line for 2.
Sometimes when you get up big,